On the channel, once again, we're headed for a showdown, a championship showdown with The Rock and Mankind.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another WWE Championship Showdown unboxing and review. And today we got two Hall of Famers in The Rock and Mankind. But for all your Championship Showdown needs and everything else wrestling, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And when I'm not a classics guy, I guess I'm a basics guy. And that's what we got here is two basics, non-elite style figures. You guys know I do dabble in some basics, especially with some past greats like the Mankind and Rock, some of that kind of stuff. Not a ton of the current ones, but we dabble as we see here on the channel. But I had to pick this one up out there from Ringside Collectibles because we got a new Mankind here. A little different than some of the other ones, and we'll talk about it when we get out of the package here. The Rock, didn't really buy it for The Rock, bought it more for Mankind, but we'll see what The Rock's all about as well. But of course, we got the old Championship Showdown. Don't call them battle packs anymore. This is series, what is it, 14 versus series right there. Series 14 we're already up to. Little glamour shots on the side, WWE logo. Includes The Rock's WWE Championship. I'm here for that as well. That's okay. That's a nice throw in there. Looking good. Packaging department, of course. Mankind and The Rock, all that kind of fun stuff. On the back, we got the rest of Series 14. We got Austin Theory and Cody Rhodes. That should be a good seller. And then you get the Street Profits once again. Street Profits coming in hot with the new Elite and Basics at the same time. Good for them. Good for them. Jibber Jabber, UPCs at the bottom. Little tail of the tape. Let's see what it says about old Rock and Mankind. Mankind from Parts Unknown. Absolutely beautiful this time of year. Finishing move, the Mandible Claw. And of course, he is a brawler. The Rock is also a brawler. Would you guys classify him as a brawler? I mean, I don't think he's a technician. He's definitely not a high flyer, so I guess he would be a brawler. Works for me. From Miami, Florida. Always beautiful down there in Miami. And of course, the finishing move, Rock Bottom, of course, is The Rock's finisher. WWE Championship title included. Looking good on the back there. I don't know. Looking good. Looking good. But let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's going on. See what all the fuss is about. From Parts Unknown to Miami, there's fuss all over the place. There's the old packaging. See you later. Goodbye. A little plastic prison. A nice clean 2-pack right here. Title belt at the top. Each character going on. Let's pull them out. See what's happening here. Maybe. There we go. There we go. And the title belt. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we get this basic title belt here. I don't hate this belt. It's interesting because it's very dull and kind of flat like we do see with some of these basic title belts, but it also looks different and really nice at the same time. So I have no problems with this title belt. This is a good one to use if you need to. Not my favorite of the title belts, that is for sure, but definitely an interesting looking one. Nice gold color with the blue and the black. It at least has some color to it, that's for sure, for a basic belt. So I'm here for this. It looks okay. But let's go with Rock. We're going to go here, and then, of course, Mankind's going to be the main event for me in this pack here. But it is The Rock. Is this a new head sculpt for The Rock? It kind of looks that way, in all honesty. We've had him with sideburns before, but this is a little bit more of a slim head, where it's, some of them have been kind of a little thicker heads on him. A very slim head here. He almost looks like Aaron Barrett from Real Big Fish. Yeah, Real Big Fish, shout out to them. Good friend of the channel, old Real Big Fish. But almost has that kind of look going on to him here. I don't hate that. This wouldn't be one of those bad Rocks to maybe grab this head, put on a different Rock figure. You could do that, as heads should be removable. It is. What do you know? So a good Rock head, if you're looking for a Rock custom or want to move something around or something like that, This might be a good head for that, but I do love the sideburns on the side. Looking good there. Got the black hair. Very Elvis-like also at the same time. Looking good. The worst part about this basic to me is the kind of body, the chest. It just looks very, I don't know, unnatural and very basic, pardon the pun there. But at least we do get the Rock's Brahma Bull tattoo. We do get 2 elbow pads on him, 2 knee pads. Big old black boots down there. Black trunks here as a Rock and the Brahma Bull on the back. 1 Fist of Fury, 1 gripping hand. So as far as a basic goes, this is a good looking Rock figure. And I'm not up to speed on memory of all the Rock figures we've had in the past, but this would be a good one to have. It's kind of reminds me of Elite 100, but also a little bit different. But I definitely like the head here. I like the red and black attack on the Rock and the logos there. Just an okay, good looking Rock here. I got no problems with this one. No problems at all. Articulation, going to be arms all the way around, of course. Back and forth, side to side on the elbows, single jointed there. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable, head back and forth, side to side, up and down. No ab crunch, anything like that, but you do get the waist articulation. Those big old Rock splits, you can go that way if you need to. Oh, very tight at the knees, but you do get the single jointed bend. No boot cut there, no ankles, nothing like that. So that is it for the articulation. A passable Rock, one that's going to be just in a fodder pile, a rainy day pile, a giveaway pile if a little kid comes over to my house is probably what will end up happening. But not too bad. Maybe I'll pop the head off. We'll see. I might save the head for a rainy day. We'll see what happens. But he does fit on a Mattel ringside stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on the stands, of course. And now we turn our attention to the main event over here, Old Mankind. Some may say they were the 90s mega powers in some ways, and they exploded as well. But we get a little corporate version of Mankind, and if my memory serves me well, like a young Bob Dylan, as we always say, didn't he have like a suit jacket on with this too? I definitely remember this green tie. But wasn't he like corporate Mankind? I think, and yeah, his hair was kind of all slicked back like we're seeing right here. This is definitely a different Mankind. This is once again a new head we have not seen in the past. Brand new head on Mankind. I'm here for it. Big old smile going on. He's very happy. Hair a little bit more kept, a little swept back there. Sculpted in mask. The mask is not removable. Of course, a lot of the Mankind figures have the mask removable. This one does not. Very typical Mankind, of course. Dirty old work shirt going on. He does have that here. But then the big one here that is different than a lot of these Mankind figures is, of course, the green bow tie. You know, we've seen the black ties. We've seen the Have a Nice Day ties. But we have not seen the green bow tie. A touch of class. I believe he grabbed this from Ted DiBiase's wardrobe back in the day from that famous green suit. Could be wrong. Somebody fact check it. Of course, arms go all the way around, side to side at the elbow, single jointed, hands back forth, side to side, head back forth, side to side. Not a ton of movement there. Waist articulation, big old splits. Oh, very tight knee. Boot cut on this one, so we're here for that as well. So it is Mankind. It is definitely different, definitely feels different. To me, this is the all-star of the pack. This is the one I had to have. Curious to see if this head pops off. Oh, it does pop off, so we might be able to do some switcheroo if we want to a little bit later here in this video. But definitely a good-looking Mankind here. Fits on a ringside stand? Yes, he does. What do you know? What do you know? And like I said, we have had previous incarnations of Mankind. We've got him most recently in the Defining Moments ringside collectible set, of course, from the famous Hell in the Cell match. And we've had many over the years in different incarnations, very similar to this one as well. But it really makes me want to kind of move some things around. Let me see here. Pull this head off here. I'm going to pop this head off here. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, of course, but you could put this on Mankind, have a nice day Mankind there going on. And you could put this one over here if you really wanted to as well. Doesn't really make sense, doesn't really work, but there's a lot of customization you could do with this Mankind. And I like the idea, and I know for a fact this Mankind is a brand new head. I lead to believe myself. Does that make sense? I lead to believe myself, but I believe in myself. I believe in myself that this is a new Rock head as well. So this isn't a bad one. This wouldn't be bad for fodder. This wouldn't be bad for a Mankind collector like myself to have a different version of Mankind. Actually, a lot to like about this battle pack, if you ask me, really at the end of the day. And for around 20 bucks, 22, 23, depends where you buy it and when you buy it, around $20 price point. Not a bad day at the office here for this Mankind. And like I said, fodder on the Rock for me. So pretty good set here, this Championship Showdown. I'm here for it. You get a title belt as well. Oh, it's just a good pack. It's a good pack. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? This is a pack you're going to pick up? Play the long game? Pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. and then some. We've got even more content, including early access to videos like this, bonus content, Q&A, pizza reviews, giveaways, you name it, it's all over there on the Patreon channel. Of course, Patreon, your best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Mankind and The Rock and the Championship Showdown, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.